Hey y'all, welcome back. It's time for more SnowRunner. Today's episode we'll be talking some of the options you have when it comes to starting out. Be building on strategies I discussed in our last episode. If you want to know how we got here, check out episode 2, link in the description. Let's take a look through our garage. We got that Chevy Kodiak C70. Picked that up in the last episode. Also got our Fleet Star F2070, the GMC, and the Bandit. We also have that Chevy and the Con Scout vehicles. Now let's take a moment to look at our trucks and their capabilities as they stand right now. This Kodiak comes with diff lock, but we're going to have to find an upgrade before we get the all-wheel drive. Onto the Fleet Star, which includes both all-wheel drive and differential lock out of the gate, since all you have to do to get the all-wheel drive upgrade is pick it up in front of the garage. So it's a pretty decent truck for getting started. The GMC here's received a lot of mixed reviews, but she's a very capable truck once you get your upgrades together. But fortunately that won't be for some time. They stashed some of these in the DLC content. But anyone who's collected them will tell you, that truck rips. Onto the Bandit. This thing comes with differential lock and all-wheel drive. They are always on. Also gets some of the biggest tires we can get out of a starting truck. And on the subject of tires, something all these trucks have in common, none of them unlock all-terrain tires until level 6. In my opinion, that is the single biggest hurdle to early game progression. With the highway tires, once you hit the mud, you are in big trouble. And that's why we sold all those trucks, and we are buying the Paystar. She only gets one engine type. It's pretty sturdy. Look at that, level 2, all-terrain tires. Total game changer. Slap some fancy paint on our new toy, and let's get ready to take it for a test drive. Now for a little demonstration of just what you can get accomplished at level 2. While we're next to these trailers here, that maintenance trailer, you're more than likely not going to need it in Black River. You can take it to the trailer store and sell it, get yourself some extra cash. On that subject of cash, there's lots of different ways you could sell your vehicles to get this Paystar. I have the Western Star 49X DLC. Could have just sold that, more than cover the purchase price of this. So your fleet construction is really up to you. I kept the Bandit because I like the crane and just haven't spent much time with it, so I wanted to see what it could do. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. If you're enjoying my content and would like to see more, please feel free to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. It really helps the channel grow. I'm also streaming on Twitch. There's a link in the description, so go check out my schedule. I think if you were cruising on highway tires, this is the point at which you'd start to notice a bit of a slowdown. But that's not something we have to worry about. This stage in the game, you got nothing but options in front of you. Keep on scouting Michigan. You could even go to Alaska or Russia if you wanted to. But that difficulty curve ramps up in a big way. For the little Paystar showcase here, I wanted to pick some nearby missions that we could consolidate together. Knock out in one little run. And just like that, we got a contract complete. Queue up the next one. Let's look at that map. Nothing but options ahead of you. I hope these videos are equipping you with some of the skills and information you need to help navigate this. It could be a lot going on, it can be overwhelming. It's not just as simple as driving from A to B all the time. Case in point up ahead. If I had taken my time to plot my route a little more carefully, I could have avoided this little pitfall ahead, driven over a little more of the land instead of straight into the marsh. we'll still make it through. It's just gonna take a minute. With this minute, why not take a look at the other trucks we had and just why we don't have them anymore. Footage is taken behind the garage and the first mud pit you encounter back there. It's a really good area to test the capabilities of any vehicle you got. You are sent that route to grab a lot of cargo for your starting missions, so if you can't make it through there, you're not getting those missions done. You'll notice I'm not taking the road here. You're not seeing a lot of success that way, but generally speaking, if you bring a truck that's capable of getting through this area, go to the right of the road. Don't actually go straight through the mud. You can get through the grass and the water way quicker with the right vehicle. And as we can see, the Kodiak is just not the right vehicle. Now with our Paystar, we want to winch to that Chevy out there, but we don't want to drag it all the way out of that box. We have to get there to pick up the mission before we drag it out of here and drive away. That makes it a little more complicated. Speaking of complicated, our GMC got stuck in the mud without even getting a chance to get off that main road. Highway trucks, as their name will tell you, are not made to be in the mud. Being on highway tires doesn't help them get any further either. With some upgrades, that truck is night and day. But until you have those, you might want to just leave it in the garage or sell it and get a Paystar. Now we can grab our task, grab our Chevy, and get on out of here. For those of you that might have already taken care of these tasks yourself, what truck did you use to do it? Did you have to give it a couple tries, or were you able to just breeze right through it? Let me know in the comments. Just a little bit longer till those glorious all-terrain tires drag us to freedom. Now you'll notice there is no footage of the Fleet Star getting stuck in the mud. That's because the Fleet Star can actually get through that area. Still on the highway tires though, so I find you can get into real trouble elsewhere. But Fleet Star, great truck. Just gets a little tippy once you race it. I'm glad there's no property damage in this game. Also, you can probably assume that those crops are drowning dead. Get a bill from the farmer, that'd be a pretty big bummer. Promotion! And we move on to the final leg of our journey. Got any thoughts on the music tone and choices for this episode? Well, let me know what you think. I'm just having fun making videos. This track's in here for a very particular reason. Reminds me of a life we had before. And a movie that I love. You know what movie that is? Let me know in the comments. Hope we've done a pretty good job of showing the Paystar and get through most of what Black River has to offer without much difficulty. You can definitely find places where you can still get it stuck if you're trying. But we're just level 2, things are just opening up. Do you have any unanswered SnowRunner questions? If you do, just drop me a line and let me know. See if we can't get those subjects covered. As of the recording of this episode, we are still waiting on Season 3. But they've said it's coming in February, so that could be days to weeks from now, who knows. Either way, very excited to see what Phase 3 will have to offer us. I'm still working my way to the regular content on the PC, so playing catch-up online. Play SnowRunner online and happen to run into wanders elsewhere. It'll be great gaming with you. At this point, I'm still really strategizing what the next episode's going to be, what kind of subjects to cover. Might just start doing truck reviews. We could always do starting tips for Alaska, starting tips for Russia. Any ideas like that sound good to you? Let me know. In the game I'm working on to get ready for the newest content, I've just about unlocked the Freightliner. That is easily one of my favorite trucks in the game. Probably look forward to a review on that coming up sooner than later. For those of you who haven't got the movie reference yet, it's definitely Drive. Well, we're about to pull in, finish this mission, and close it out, folks. I had a lot of fun making this video. Format's a little different. Kept it real time, didn't do any time lapse. Played with some different music. Questions, comments, let me know. Until next time, this is Wanders Elsewhere, signing off. Come check me out on Twitch. Say hello, I'd love to see you there. Join this community, we're getting started. It's going to be a great place to hang out. Have a good one, y'all.